Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. Thank you for tuning in again today. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. So in today's video, we are going to do a chit chat get ready with me style video. So I'm going to do my eyeshadow or my eye look with you because I realized that if I were to do my whole face, then this video would be 2 hours long. So yeah, until I get used to doing this style of video without talking too much, we're just gonna do an eye look. Okay, so I'm gonna list the products that I use down below. So how's everyone doing? I feel like it's a pandemic. So obviously, you know, things are a little hectic for a lot of people, which is, you know, unfortunate. I know that for me, you know, this whole COVID-19 situation has been a little hard on my mental health. You know, just the whole situation is just scary, of course. And being away from home kind of makes it worse because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, God forbid, but like if I get sick and I'm here all alone, like what's gonna happen to me? Who's gonna take care of me? So yeah, these are the things that I'll be thinking about, and I'm just like, oh Lord, you need to cover me with your precious blood because a girl cannot deal. But like also besides that, like just the whole thing of being home 24/7 has also been hard on me, even though I've already always been someone who's always at home anyway. Like I'm a homebody, I'm always at home, and then like I'll go out once in a while, like, you know. But this has been hard on me because at least even though I was a homebody before, I'd like go to my friend's house, I'd meet up with my friends, we'd go out for like drinks, you know, those vibes. But now we can't do that. Like, and it's so sad. It's so sad. So yeah, I'm just in a place where it's like, even though I'm used to being at home all the time anyway, I hate that I have no choice but to be at home all the time. Like, you know, that is actually what frustrates me the most. Okay, not the most, to be fair. There are more things frustrating me in life, but y'all get what I mean. So yeah, how has your mental health been during this time? Because I know it's hard, you know, just the thought of like, just the whole thing of always being on guard, you know, always worrying. And that's even just like on the surface level, like people are losing jobs, you know, people's plans are on hold. Like I know for me, I had 2020 figured out, guys, like I had 2020 figured out, but now look where we are. So yeah, I basically had my 2020 life plan figured out. But then, you know, Miss Coco happened, so now everything is kind of like on hold, and it's giving me such anxiety because I'm just like, should I hold on to my plans, my hopes and dreams and the things that I wanted to do, or should I like come up with another plan? Because I mean, even though like it's still the plan and all of that, like everything is just on hold, and it's so awkward because it's like, okay, I don't know how long it's gonna be like this. Like I can't just be like, oh yeah, it's fine, you know, I'll just postpone my plans to next year, and then, you know, just wait out the year, do other things with my time, and yeah, next year, you know, move on with move ahead with the plan, right? Because I'm just like, I don't know how long things are going to be like this. So, you know, every day I definitely ask myself if I should even keep holding on to it or come up with a new plan and move on. And all of that just gives me such anxiety because I'm just like, bro, I don't know. And what makes it worse is that I'm such a planner. I'm a planner, okay, and I always have things figured out, but like even then I would just have plan A. I'm literally a plan A, plan B, plan C type of girl. So it's like, even with the way things are set up now, I'm just like, damn. Even though now it's like, okay, cool, plan B is in effect, plan A should continue next year. But I don't know how long Miss Coco is going to be around. So that actually stresses my life a lot. Like, just thinking about it makes me so upset. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm just taking life a day at a time and just trying to figure it out as I go. Was anyone else like affected by Miss Coco? Trying to figure out like life all over again. I feel like what also makes everything so awkward is that like Miss Coco had to come at a time when it's like, okay, I'm done with my degree. I'm trying to like, you know, do things for my future and all of that. But now it's like, joke's on you, sweetie. And that like makes me so upset. So yeah, man, I don't know, when I think about it I get so stressed, but then I'm also just like, you know, dude, at the end of the day, God's plan is God's plan is God's plan, regardless of what's going on in the world right now. And also like, I had to remind myself that God is also always on time. So I'm probably thinking, yo guys, like this was my plan, now this is gonna be delayed and this is gonna be delayed and all of that, and like God is probably like, yo, chill. You're still on track, everything is going, you know, exactly as it's supposed to. That at the end of the day everything's gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to. And yeah, I can't wait for that. But in the meantime, I do have my days when I just feel like, damn, what's going on? Which I guess is normal. So yeah, that's sort of like where my mind has been at and what's sort of happening in my life. And I think another thing with me just like feeling down and stuff is, apparently it's called like seasonal depression or something like that. Like every time winter comes around, guys, like my mental health will be like hanging in a balance. Like I don't know what it is about the cold that just makes me so unhappy, and that just makes it difficult for me to function. So yeah, I tweeted about it one time and I was told that there's actually a thing called like seasonal depression, but I don't remember the actual word for it. I think there's an actual word for it. I'm gonna look it up and put it up on the screen right now. But yeah, like every winter I just feel I feel so sad, guys. Like, yeah. And the thing is, right, whenever I'm having my moments of feeling sad and feeling some type of way, I just kind of, you know, withdraw and keep to myself and stuff, because I know that like it's not that deep, like I'm just having a moment. But at the same time, I don't want to like stress my family. I don't want to stress my friends, because I know like my family already stresses about me a lot anyway, because I'm here alone. So like naturally they're always going to be like concerned about me and what I'm doing and if I'm okay. So yeah, whenever I'm having those moments, I kind of just like disappear. Which I know is probably like a bad thing. That much I know. I definitely need to not be that person who just disappears all the time. Like every time I'm having a tough time. And I really want to learn to do better. But I also realize that like with a lot of the things that I'll be going through, it's one of those, there's nothing that anyone can say to make me feel better, you know? And I always know like that I'm just having a moment because I know that everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to, like, so there's no need to stress out. So that's why I kind of just end up keeping to myself when I'm going through these moments. And I don't know, I think I do need to do better and reach out more. But I mean, it's not like I don't. I do reach out and I do like talk about it. But I mean, sometimes I'm just like, if I've already spoken about it with one person, I don't want to talk about it with someone else. So for example, maybe I'll be going through the most and then I'll be like, and then I'll talk to Tina about it and then I'll feel like, okay, cool, I feel better, or yeah, I don't want to talk about this again. Or I'll be on the phone with Patricia and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, dude, this is what's going on in my life. Like, can you imagine? And then we'll talk about it. And then after that, like, I just don't want to talk about it again. So then it ends up seeming like when I go through stuff, I go through it alone. But it's like, no, I've talked about it with someone else. But I'm okay. So while I'm waiting for that eyeliner to dry, I'm just gonna do my lower lash line. Guys, do you wow. Okay, so now I have a beauty mark that was never part of the plan. I hate it when this happens, but like, we move. So I'm just gonna put this eyeliner, I don't say eyeliner, concealer, because it's a nice thick concealer. So yeah, then I'm gonna go in with my lashes from Lash Addict. I've used these before, so yeah. But yeah, another thing that I'm loving is that these days the weather is really good. Like, you would think it's summer, and I love that so much. But yeah, guys, so how has COVID affected you guys? Like, is everyone doing okay mentally? Have there been changes in life plans? All of that stuff. How are you coping with that? I think my biggest difficulty or thing that I had to cope with was disappointment. Because let me tell you, like, before lockdown and Miss Coco and all of that, like, 2020 was already sort of showing me flames. There's certain things that happened that were sort of not part of the plan, or things that happened that sort of derailed certain plans. So it was just an awkward time for me. Okay, so I've covered it up as best as I can. Before the coronavirus happened, I already had quite a number of curveballs thrown my way. But obviously we kept moving, kept going, because I mean, life doesn't stop for anyone, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna keep going. And then Miss Coco happened, and for me that was just like, Lord, what is your plan for my life? Yes, it was honestly just crazy. So yeah, 2020. Yes, guys, 2020 has been a bit of a joke, but on the other hand, like, it's also been a pretty good year in terms of other things. So I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can't write it off as being I don't want to use the word bad, because the year isn't even over, right? But I'm just saying, in terms of certain things, yeah, 2020 was definitely an L for me. But with regards to other things, it's actually been pretty amazing. So it's a catch-22. But yeah, I think another thing that I hadn't realized I was dealing with is like, I think they call it postgraduate depression. I don't know, I'm gonna put it on the screen again now because I'm not so sure. But that's apparently like the depression that comes with being done with uni. Transitioning from uni life to life. Ugh. Like, give me zero, bruh. It's just such an awkward time. Because there's also like not just the pressure that you'll be putting on yourself, but also pressure from like family and society in general, you know. I feel like people have all these hectic expectations of us sometimes, and it's just like, guys, I'm also just trying to do the best that I can under the circumstances, which isn't always easy, you know. Anyway, this look actually was quick. I'm surprised at how quick this went, and I hope I didn't bore you guys with my stories or lack thereof. I was just on here to do my makeup and just talk about how lockdown and Miss Coco has affected me, while partly some of the things that have come with it. Obviously, you know, there's more to it that I didn't talk about / will not talk about. But yeah, also I've been loving using this Revlon cream eyeshadow as eyeliner. I was looking for a gel liner one day when I went to Clicks and I couldn't find any, but then I found this and it was on special. So I was like, oh. I was like, boom, dada, I'm gonna buy it. So that's what we did, and yeah, see, it looks so good. And because of the brush that I used to get it on, like I can get it on right on my waterline, which is perfect. But yeah, here's the finished look. Thank you for tuning in, watching me do my eyeshadow. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. I hope that this Get Ready With Me video was interesting for you, and that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. I will catch you today with the next video.